All right, so this is pretty much feature complete Ghost Squad. It's kind of a Pandora's box when you build these games because you have to finish one thing before you can put on something else. So let me just take you through the features real quick. Here's your wizard mode progress, which are these three lights here. There are three lights. Then above that is your normal mode progress, which ghosts you found in the different locations. And you have demon battle, that's wizard mode. The plastics aren't around the ghost yet, but there's kind of a general purpose loop there, and it's going to have opto sensors, so it could even trap the ball, and you could try to knock the ball loose a la mist mode in, what was that, Bram Stoker's Dracula? We have targets as well that come up. So what you do basically is you advance the modes by shooting these shots. As you can see, there's numbers, and those are the different locations like theater, hotel, hospital, and the prison. And once you advance 4 on each one of those, you usually do something that causes you to have to fight the ghost. And usually it involves a multi-ball. Like the ghost will trap your friend behind this door, for instance, and the ball will be stuck back there. And you'll have to do some other sequences to get them out. And then once you do, it pops open and you get 2-ball multi-ball, and the targets come up, and then you just bash the ghost for jackpots and whatnot. Let me show you some of the features. So yeah, I have actual metal habit trails on this. I made them by hand. Let's see. So yeah, we have a right orbit here on this ghost, and that's actually our jump. That comes around here, and it actually, you can jump this chasm in the broken down balcony, and there's switches, so if you get past it, it'll trigger it, and then it'll return you down this lane here. So if you're a really good player, you can try to spam that shot, because you can shoot the right orbit, come down the ramp, and then come back to the flipper and see how many times you can do it. It takes a pretty good on-the-nose shot to make it jump complete. So if you can do it a bunch of times in a row, we'll give you a bonus for it. But you'll still advance the mode, even if you're not necessarily jumping. So yeah, we have a spooky door. I'm going to just leave this old printed door on, just, you know, out of spite. Because everyone's always like, oh, do printed parts hold up? And like, this thing's been on here for a year of testing, and it's still in one piece. Let's see. Oh yeah, so this is our right ramp. It's pretty much exactly where I had the right ramp on Bill Paxton Pinball. And it comes into the elevator, which is down right now. The elevator was a little bit more literal in the early versions of the game, but this one we made a little more obvious. So if the elevator's down, the ball just does a loop here. It's a switch, and it comes down this habit trail pretty quickly. I guess I could show you. Yeah, because everyone likes fast games these days. And if the elevator's up, like that, the ball comes into it, and there's actually a switch built in under this ramp here. Can you hear it? And then there's a subway, which isn't in place yet, but basically the elevator comes down, puts the ball into the subway, and then the subway brings it down to our general purpose scoop, which also acts as kind of your stroke of luck, which we call spirit guide and whatnot. There's 3 pop bumpers back here. You can get to those straight shot here. Sometimes a jump fail will lead to them. You can also skill shot to it. There's orb rollovers, which don't lead to the pop bumpers, kind of weird. But they're kind of randomized. When you go through the orb, it might end up, see, you might come down this right return lane, might come into the ghost VUK, all sorts of stuff. There's a post back here. It's kind of hard to see because it's, see that? So when you shoot, there's a one-way gate here when you shoot the ball, and it immediately drops the post so the ball can orbit around. But we might have a thing where, you know, you shoot the ball and then the post is up, which causes the ball to go back down, which goes into this VUK. Well, we don't have a metal for it yet. That's a ghost bash VUK, so the ghost actually will turn, and then the ball smacks him in the face. So most of the time in the modes, you actually just shoot near the ghost, but that's actually one thing you can actually just hit the ghost. And there's actually a light for it too. So you do left orbit, the post goes down, and it allows it to hit the ghost. What else do I have in here? That's pretty much it. Yeah, those are the only features. Yes, exactly. So yeah, we have some optos here, but other than that, I'm trying to reduce the number of optos. Everything else just uses switches. So yeah, the ramps are lined with PET G. And then we have wood on the outside of them. So we kind of, instead of having like something that looks like it's all made out of PET G, we make it with PET G, but then we line it with wood to give it a cool feel. But then there's always, the ball doesn't actually come in contact with the wood. There's always plastic of some kind, see, protecting the wood. So the ball just contacts metal and and plastic. Yeah, so that's kind of where we are right now. We've just about got the switch matrix wired up. Solenoids are wired up, so hopefully we can be flipping this tomorrow. And with any luck, we'll have this at MGC 2013 playable. So come by and see it.